I cannot prove it, but you cannot know how hard it is to make these videos. It is really important for you to subscribe to my channel and give like to my videos. Real quick before you scroll away, have you ever experienced that sinking feeling of buying a stock and watching it crash while you wonder, why did I do this to myself? Well, don't worry, because that relatable feeling is exactly what we are breaking down in today's deep dive. I have pulled off 4 specific charts that have been flooding inbox, and I can almost guarantee that at least one of these is going to catch you completely off guard. Make sure that you stick with me for the next few minutes, because by the end you are going to know exactly which of these 4 is hidden gem and which one is the total portfolio trap. Let's dive right into the data. First up, we have to look at the wild ride that is Virgin Galactic. You definitely remember the hype, right? This is a space tourism play that had everyone convinced we had eventually be hailing rockets just as easily as we call an Uber. Right now it is sitting around $3.50 a share, but recent story tells a much crazier story. Check this out. Back in June, it spiked all the way to almost $9 before absolutely cratering back down to its current level. Watching a stock from $9 to $3 in just 2 months is not a normal chart. It is more like a heart monitor during a slasher flick. So here's my big question for you. Would you have been smart enough to sell at the top, or are you the type who holds on forever hoping it goes just a little higher? Drop your honest answer in the comments, because I genuinely want to know your strategy. Now let's pivot it to Lithium Americas. This one is a bit quieter than the others, but honestly the setup right now is incredibly interesting for anyone watching the sector. It is trading at $4.59, which is a significant drop from the way it started the year. Back in January it was near $9, meaning the value has been cut in half over the last several months, but if you look closely at the recent candles, you will see that it has been creeping back up slow and steady, like it's hunting a major recovery. Lithium is a metal behind every single electric car battery on the planet, so when this stock moves, it is usually signals something much bigger happening in the world. Question for the group: do you think lithium stocks are about to come back strong, or do you think that whole trend is officially dead? Let me know what you think, because I'm curious to see where the sentiment is. Third on our list is truly wild chart from Mara Holdings. This is a massive Bitcoin mining company, so essentially its entire stock price is leverage play on whatever the crypto market is doing. Right now it's hovering around $9.78, which includes a 3% slide just today alone. But look at the dramatic shape of this chart. It surged all the way to $16 back in June before sliding right back toward its starting point. It has formed almost a perfect mountain shape. You have the climb, the peak, then the inevitable slide back down. If you have owned a crypto related stock, you know what the exact feeling of watching the numbers climb while you're praying that you sell before the floor falls out. Have you ever held a stock through a cycle like this? Be honest with me in the replies. And last but certainly not least, we have to talk about the Quantumscape. This is the battery tech company everyone in the space has been watching for years while waiting for their solid state battery to finally hit the market. It is sitting about $6.08 right now, which is completely flat performance for today's session. But when you zoom out, you will see it drop it from $12 all the way down to $6, dipped even lower than April, and has been slowly grinding back up since. This is the absolute definition of a patient stock. It is either going to eventually reward the people who waited, or it is going to test everyone's sanity for another 12 months. Which type of investor are you? Patient one who can wait for years, or the impatient one who wants gain now? Comment below, because I make sure to read every single one of your thoughts. So here's a real question I want you to leave with you today. Out of these 4, Virgin Galactic, Lithium Americas, Mara Holding, and Quantumscape, which one would you like actually put your own hard-earned money into right now? I'm not asking which one is the coolest story, but which one you would actually click buy on the exact price. Type your pick in the comments, and this is going to turn into full-blown debate. If this kind of chart breakdown helps you to understand the market a little better, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. I am doing this every single week with the new charts, new stocks, and some of the craziest price moves you will ever see. Drop a like if you made it this far, comment your top pick, and I will see you on the next one.